call her, Chris?
Those who share their world with a canine say that no other creature gives unconditional love like a dog. They help us lower our blood pressure, ward off depression, and often ease loneliness. And for all they do for us, we want to make sure to try and keep them as happy, healthy, and safe as possible. For some, that means participating in courses that are all about canine first aid. We recently hosted Midge and her owner Kathy at our studios to go through some of the very basics.
And she has an elongated palate. Usually pugs have it on the top, but she has it on the bottom, so it makes it her tongue. And her canines are really short, so it does poke out most of the time. It is something, that I have to keep an eye on because she does pick up stray things with the tongue and end up in her mouth. So
Like a Swiffer.
kind of like a Swiffer. Prevention is part of canine first aid. So something you want to do is with your own dog, you want to know what's normal for your own dog. So what we recommend is head to tail assessments every 2 to 4 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So in the course, I'll go over how to do a head to tail assessment with using 4 of your senses, going from obviously from the head to the tail, and documenting in a notebook what's normal for your dog.
And this is something I'll bet she's quite used to.
She is, because I
Yeah.
do it every couple weeks.
2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, and I find with the smaller dog, you hold them or you cuddle them, and when they're all feeling loose, at night and they're cuddling them or whatever, kind of, you can feel them over, smell them, take a closer look at their, their eyes when they're more relaxed. And with my lab, I tend to do it. He's relaxing on the floor, and I'll lay down beside him and kind of do the same thing. So, and what's really important about the head to tail assessment is that you don't force them, because they will be telling us in their language if anything's bothering them.
Kathy is an instructor of Dog Safe, which is a series of courses and workshops designed to empower owners to take positive and perhaps life-saving actions, including a module of canine CPR.
I've taught 4 classes so far, and just the array of people I've had: dog professionals, dog trainers, dog rescue workers, and dog owners come to the class, and just learning from them the different stories of health concerns or injuries that they've had to deal with. It's kind of odd or rare for a dog to actually need CPR, but there's been a few stories actually in the news recently that dogs have been saved by CPR.
Most of what you would think of for human first aid applies to dogs. That includes keeping a first aid kit handy, full of most of the same things we need for cuts, scrapes, and bumps and bruises. Kathy also recommends hydrogen peroxide in a dog first aid kit in case of poisonings. But she very strongly stresses that canine first aid never ever replaces good vet care.
The femoral artery runs along the femur. Okay, so you located it right inside here.
Right.
It's right where the leg touches the body.
Kathy has a variety of dog safe courses taking place throughout the year. More information is available by calling 250-868-4048 or visiting dogsafe.ca. From our studios at Prospera Place in Kelowna, I'm Tammy Williams for Shaw.